Looks like I see what you guys are saying while I'm doing this. Need help. This stir stick. Oh, need a microphone over here. Get a microphone over here. Okay. It's closer anyway. Let's see. Set you guys up. All right. Set you guys up. Hey, Craig. Hey, Coop. Yeah, we're getting close to it. We are getting very close to it. So we're going to clear coat with some epoxy these baits. That's what we're going to do. You have a complaint. All right, complain away. If it's too big, I'll send you to my complaint department. What's your complaint? Give it to me. I can handle it. Well, it's obviously you're not doing it right. I don't know. So I'm going to put some of this in here. Well, I will tell you, I can throw this lure. I can throw this lure out there. And you could throw this lure out there. And it really is the way you bring it back to you. Yeah, and Cooper's got a right opinion on that. Sometimes you do bring it back too fast. And he's seen me fish. And a lot of times I will bring it back really, really slow. I mean, painfully slow. And I just get hits. So, and then there are some, like this one, sort of like a medium fast, but and they're little twitches. It is. It's more painful to actually do it, let alone to watch it. But it really is. When I throw a bait, I play with it, and I taught this to Coop too. When you throw it down in the water, you play with it a little bit right in front of you, and you see what it does. And then fish just want different presentations. Well, that small ones work. I don't know why it's not working for you. It will once you figure it out. Once you figure out the presentation of the bait, it's magic. It's like an on switch. It just turns on, and you start catching fish. And it's just really cool. But I'm sorry it haven't worked yet. All right, so this is clear coat. So we're going to put it on this one first. It's the hardest one. This one right here is one I painted for me. Simulates a spawning salmon, which our lake is doing right now. It's at the end of it. They're still out there, though. Yesterday it was raining really hard at the lake, so I couldn't put the boat in. But I stood at the end of the dock in the pouring rain, losing one jig after another, until I caught me a fish. Then I felt better. I'm afraid my fishing season's ending. until ice fishing begins. Cool. No school today, huh? It's a holiday? I don't think so. All right, so there's that. I always put that color shifting pigment in there. It really helps to make it look like scales. All right, let's do these little greenies. Now, the little greenies, these are very finesse baits. These will catch trout. These will catch anything in there. Perch, crappie. This is a great all-around bait for this time of year in our cold waters. As the lake has gotten colder, this is a great all-around bait. I got bags and bags of baits over here. I'm waiting for some new packaging for these little baits. It just looks stupid inside the big bags. It takes too much room on the wall at the store. So I ordered some blister packs for the small baits. Hopefully that'll arrive this week. We can get these into the store this weekend. Just hand paint this on. I glued the eyes on earlier. Oh, nice. I love pier fishing. You gotta really reel them up there to the pier. Yeah, I like pier fishing. I used to do it all the time when I was your age, Cooper. I don't have a pier near me anymore. I was raised in Santa Barbara area. So we had the Avila Pier, Pismo, Santa Barbara. Gaviota. Gaviota was another pier. There's been a lot of piers near my hometown. Central California there. Southern, I guess. Hey, Rich. See, now, Craig, Rich has caught stuff on my bait. Why don't you ask him for some pointers? Well, you get me to 1,000. We're flirting with it right now. 1,000. Like and share. Share the video. Share the video. Just paint. There's probably there. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm just taking the epoxy that I mixed, put a thin layer on it. Make sure you cover everything with it. There's another 18 of them to do. Oh, what else? My little girl up there screaming. There must be something good happened. Tip number one, just keep working the baits. Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes the fish want it slow, sometimes they want it fast. Never go beyond the bait's ability. So sometimes I get a little too excited or something, and I'll retrieve it a little faster than I should, and the bait's just spiraling at that point. It's not doing its job, its design, but just always stay within the bait's ability and try different things from twitching it to different speeds, letting it sink at different levels. Sometimes you're just not putting it to where the fish sees it. For instance, this little bait, like I said, it will catch just about everything from crappie to trout to bass. But crappie can't see below them because of the way their eyes are. They only see above them. So if this goes below them, I'm never going to catch a crappie. And some fish are like that, obviously. So you have to position it in a way that the fish sees it. So sometimes I let it sink. You know, these sink really slow. And with the weight on, with the hooks on it, it causes it almost to be neutral buoyant. So I have to let it sink really slow. And then when I start to retrieve, the bill, or the lip, starts its action, and it'll go a little deeper than that. And then I've changed my presentation depth. Now, once you change the presentation depth, you have to figure out, okay, what do they want at that depth? They want it faster, they want it slower. Now, typically, the colder the water, this is for freshwater fish now, colder the water, the slower the bait. So, in cold water, I go real slow. Now, cold water fish, in cold water, they're at home. So if I'm using this and I'm going for trout, which is a cold water fish, I can move this through the water a little faster than I would if I wanted crappie or perch. Okay, so this is kind of a neat looking bait. See that? It's got a see-through on it. And Cooper's got one of my favorite baits there. Blinky does, because I sent it to him. That one, you got to reel it in so slow it hurts. But when you do, you catch fish. Yeah, it's really super slow. It's a pretty looking bait. It really is. That's a good looking bait. Hit 4 of those. Yeah, nice. I love Leo. I love Leo. That is a good, cute little boy. We got great kids there, Rich. Really good kids. I've been so busy lately. I just haven't been feeling well. But we're getting there. That's a good looking bait. It really is. Good looking bait. Yeah, fishing's real slow at the lake because it turned and it's been. We had our first snow on Saturday at the lake. It did stick. I'm sure it melted off by now, probably. I don't know. Still on the ground yesterday, but then it started raining, so that always does a job on snow. But I was out there fishing. No, not in my boat. The lake was way too rough for my boat, or any boat for that matter. Hey, Steve. Been a while since I did just a sit down live with you guys. I mean, a lot of times I was going to do a live yesterday on the water, but like I said, it was storming up at the lake. Brought the boat. Wasn't dumb enough to put it in that water, though. You guys would have yelled at me, I'm sure of it. The lake was crazy. It was breaking the dock. That's how rough it was. All right, so on this one, similar, got the yellow and the transparent pearl, but I added a lot of red on here to get it look more like blood. So red does attract fish. So now our lake right now, because of the turn and the weather, it's rather stained, it's not as clear as it usually is. So when it clears up, these baits will be really good. In clear water, you use bright color baits. In dark water, you use dark color baits. Now you're probably wondering, why is that? Well, it's because in order to see color, you need light. And there's no light in stained water. So they really wouldn't see the color anyway. So they go by profiles. One more. Woohoo! Good looking too. I always think so. Obviously, I painted it, so I'll be like, why would I paint an ugly bait? Thought I'd do some writing today. Some writing done. The reason to watch me write because it's boring, because it's all internal and stuff. I delete a lot of stuff when I'm writing. Cut, move it. Things. Oh, I gotta put more detail on that. And that is a cool looking bait. Very cool looking bait. It's amazing what just 4 milliliters does, huh? Let's my hand off of this epoxy. Oh, I got my wedding ring sized. Look at that. That's my wedding ring. And it's a blue sapphire. That blue sapphire is over 40 years old. And my mother bought it for me when I was a teenager. Hey, Tasha. And I think it was my 15th anniversary. Kathy had this ring made and took the sapphire and put it in my new wedding ring. And some of you know, I mean, my parents passed away a long time ago. My mom about 22 years ago. And so it's nice to have something my mother bought me on my fingers. Again, really nice. I like it. Not only does it tell women that I'm married, but my mom is there. I don't have much of my mom around anymore. those things, kids broke a lot of the stuff. You know. I mean, she died well before, well, actually, Becca was 6 months old when Mom died. So she don't remember her, but that was cool. Oh boy, I got so many baits up here. I got a package. I just got a package. Thanks, Rich. Well, it's a blue sapphire is my birthstone, September. And believe it or not, that sapphire is one of 6 in the ring that she bought me. It's one of those nugget rings out of white gold. So Kathy had the white gold traded in for this yellow gold and then took the biggest stone. And the jeweler made this, which makes it a very impossible setting. But it's in there. It really is a very pretty ring. But yeah, my hands got bigger. Yeah, I really like it a lot. I mean, it really means a lot to me. So, for lots of reasons. I mean, my marriage, but also the stone. I'm going to give me a new tablet here pretty soon because this iPad is starting to act up a little bit. So, take care, Greg. See you, Craig. I'm getting a new tablet. I'm going to get a Samsung. And thinking about getting another watch. I don't like this watch. But the Garmin watches. So when I hit a button, if I'm in the water, it sends a GPS distress so people know where I'm at. Oh, well. So has Leo started reading one of the books yet? Has he started reading any of the books? Probably not. You got to be a reader, I guess. But maybe he is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Let's see, what else? Oh, I got a drone coming in the mail this next week. A drone company sent, it's just a inexpensive little drone, but it's got a camera, and they sent me a drone. They're sending me a drone for free to test, do a review on it. So that's pretty cool. So, I mean, the flight time is more of a toy for kids, I think. The flight time is only 7 minutes per battery. So, how am I going to do that out on a lake? But we're going to figure it out. So that's cool. So look for a drone review from me pretty soon, another couple weeks. So that's pretty cool. I got to string the prize reel. I got to string that still, and put some good line on that for whoever wins it. Now, what I'm thinking, it may take a little longer, but what I'm thinking is if I do open up my contest to overseas, to all you, my friends in Great Britain, that I have to change the prize out because a rod's just too expensive. Can I have pink line on my reel, please? Well, Rich, what I'm thinking about, if indeed somebody from overseas wins, I can send them the reel and baits, and I can afford that. But to send a fishing rod overseas would be too much. So if somebody from overseas does win, well, I already got the product. So what if I send you what if I just send you the reel spooled and some baits? That's still a pretty good price. And boy, this is a great reel for you guys for ocean fishing. Really good reel for you guys. It's a bait feeder reel too. So this thing, it's got a nice loud click. And if you don't mind not having the rod, I could afford to send this with some baits and stuff. I mean, Craig doesn't know how to use my baits, but other than that, he may know how to use a reel. So that I could do. Well, I'm not, I don't know if I've got pink line. I'm going to have to buy some. Maybe most of the line I use is green, black, and clear, of course, which is my monofluoro. But yeah, I might just hold off putting line on it to see who wins it. And then I'll put the right line on it for whoever. Yeah, that'd be funny. Hey, Connor. So I think that is a nice thing, and I'll adjust my details on it. And so if anybody overseas in England wins or out of the country that I can afford, I think I can afford to ship to Canada. There is a Canadian person that entered, but without a rod, I think it'll be really good, and I can afford to ship it at that point. But I mean, send a big old giant tube like that. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, but yeah, it's still a great reel, and you'll have a nice set of lures. I mean, I've got a lot of lures. Boy, I've got like 75 lures painted right now, and just waiting for packaging so I can get them to the store. I just need the right packaging. So, and some of them, a good amount of them do glow in the dark, which is going to be really cool for ice fishing. Coop, I don't know. You got to go to my. I can't remember who's all entered and whatnot, but definitely go to my featured video and make sure that you're entered. And yeah. Now, you live down in San Diego, but you come up here. So I haven't seen your grandpa in a little while, though. But it's been really slow at the lake lately because of the weather, and the turn. But once this turn's finished, which it is now finished. That means the cold water's up and the warm water's down. The trout now are in the shallows, so I will. I'll start catching trout. In fact, that's one of the reasons. Well, this is that serpent rod, and really, really nice, very lightweight rod, a lot lighter than an ugly stick. An ugly stick is, I mean, it's a durable rod, but it's very heavy compared to other rods because that's a carbon fiber rod, the one I'm giving away, and carbon fiber just weighs a lot less than graphite. So it's an IM7 blank carbon and real strong still, but very, 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 very lightweight. But yeah, it's been nice. I mean, there's something else I wanted to share with you guys. I just can't remember now. I'm going to do another interview, sort of a group interview of bait makers on my YouTube channel as soon as we can coordinate schedules, and that'll be nice. Yeah, I've got some really fun things to give away. One thing, later, we'll give away a Leatherman that is customized with Terrible at Fishing on it. So, like this one actually is right on the blade. So, but they have another one that I've customized really nicely. We're gonna give that one away. Everybody needs a Leatherman, and one that has a carabiner on it, so you can just clip it on your belt. You just have to have one of these with you every time you go fishing. You just have to, because I mean, you're gonna need the pliers all the time, wire cutters, knife, everything. So this is the Signal. Great Leatherman. So, but later, I will be giving a Leatherman away, that a customized Terrible at Fishing Leatherman. So that'll be really cool for whoever wins that. So, and I customized it beautifully too. So it looks really good. But that's later. That's later. Hey, Daz. Darren's here. He's in the house. I'm okay. Just talking. And clear coated some baits, some new baits. So, and then what else? Oh, I got stuff coming, I guess. Everybody needs a new Leatherman. My son just ordered one of these himself, the Signal. So, I mean, this is a really good Leatherman. This thing's got, I think, 19 tools on it. And, but yeah, it's got a fire, it's got a magnesium fire starter on it. And the knife sharpener is excellent. It's a diamond tip knife sharpener, this one. That is fantastic. Yeah, I'll tell you that alone. You could use this to sharpen your hooks. So you can just do that and sharpen your hooks. Really is a fantastic sharpener for hook sharpening. So if you have some hooks that need a little, sharpening, that's what you want to use it for. It's a great little add-on on that particular Leatherman. My new rod, my brain's not working too good today. You guys know. Anyway, my new rod for my BFS works really, really good. Oh, I can't remember. This is a problem with my brain. Some days it works better than others. So, I don't get it. And Steve. Oh my gosh. I can't remember. I do have some new stuff coming in. Like I said, that new drone. It's not really an outdoor drone per se, but we're going to take it outdoors, try to get some aerial shots of me on the lake, and I'll have my son or somebody operate it before it crashes in the water and destroys itself. I'll just take the chip out. um, but yeah, some new gadgets coming up. Um, I would like to get a really nice drone, and do some aerial shots. But drones are so loud, you know, they really are. They're very loud. Um, that's the bother about a drone. It goes wee, it's like really loud. I don't like the sound that they make, but I like the pictures that they take. So I don't know about what I will do for a drone, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if somebody else sends me another drone. This one company, they make several drones, and this is sort of like their middle. They do make a nicer drone, so if I do a good job, maybe they'll send me the drone, that drone, and I could do a review on that one. It's a nicer drone, so we'll see. It's anything that can last more than 7 minutes in the air. So, but I don't know. Let's think about anything new. No, I guess I'm pretty boring. So, I mean, I didn't put this on. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have mixed in a little bit of this lit. This is glow in the dark stuff. Let's see if I can charge it and we'll bring it down here. Yeah, there you go. Stuff just glows. And I mix this in with my clear coat. It really is very bright. And I mix it generously in the clear coat. And that's what makes my baits glow. I didn't do that with these. But I did it with these. Actually, this. The eyes glow. And I use this Deco Art glow in the dark acrylic, and I just painted the eyes, so the eyes glow on this one. You can see the eyes, so that works really good. That looks really good. So just those, it's going to look like a demon bait in the water. And then this is my trout glide bait. Slow sinking. Really, really nice glide bait. That's a beaut. Maybe a gift later. Maybe a gift later. That's an expensive one. So, but yeah. Oh, all right. Well, I'll let you guys go. Oh, right touch of fishing. Hey. Yeah, I don't have that much in the mail coming today except new reading glasses. But yeah, it's everything's coming along, I guess. I got to get to writing, and during the off season when I'm not fishing, I write. So I've got research I got to continue doing on this book, and just working on that. So, just for you guys tuning in that live in Britain, If you enter my contest, you will get my baits and a reel, a brand new fishing reel. I won't be able to afford sending you the rod. Domestic, contiguous United States, here in the United States, they will get the rod and reel and baits. But anybody that knows that get baits from me, you get a lot of baits. And I will send you a beautiful assortment, a box of baits with the reel. So please, share the videos, and let's get me to 1,000. I'm like 20 away, 21 according to this broadcast. 21 persons away. Let's get me over 1,000, and let's find out who wins this prize. So go to the feature video and enter. And if you live in Britain, I will send you a reel and baits. If you live in the United States, you'll get the rod and reel and baits. That's what it is. So anyway, you guys take care. I love having you here. Hey, Mick. Great timing, of course. You'll see it. It should be the. It'll say 1,000 subscriber giveaway. That's what it'll say. I'm looking at it right now. 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and all you gotta do is like and leave a comment there, and be a subscriber, and that's all you got to do. And you'll be in when I get solidly past 1,000. Then we will be able to do the drawing and be good to go. So really nice. That's a really nice reel. What did I do with it? Oh, stuck it over there. It's a really nice reel. Sit over. Yeah, well, I did these. I did those. Yeah. Just clear coated them. I had already painted them, so. We did those. And then just talked. All right, guys. Thanks for popping in. Hit like, share with your friends. Let's get me over 1,000. I mean, Rich and Leo passed me way up. Killing me. I love you guys.